Welcome back to Real Black and White, part of the co-working universe. JP here. Woso boom.
I say also.
Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you.
Got another Nolan rewatch tonight. But before that, please go back and rewatch our mind-bending podcast, the Inception rewatch. Next week, Nolan's taking us out to space with his Interstellar, I'd say epic. It's an epic. Don't know how good it is, but we'll find out.
It's one of the ones I never watched.
But tonight, we get the epic conclusion to the Dark Knight trilogy with The Dark Knight Rises. Budget $250 million, made $1.1 billion.
Yes, sir.
So Nolan has officially marked himself as the blockbuster director of our time by this point.
Facts.
But no Academy Award nominations. Interesting. Woso, this was your first Nolan movie where you actually had hype for.
Right.
Tell me about that hype.
About the hype?
Yeah.
Oh, about the hype.
Back in the day.
Back in the day. But listen, I wasn't watching trailers, bro. I never watched trailers.
That's crazy.
I started watching trailers once I met you.
Which is funny, and then I stopped watching trailers.
It's weird. Ways for you not to talk to me. That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm always trying to find those ways.
That's funny as hell.
Oh man, I was going to talk about that teaser that came out where you got Gordon in a hospital bed talking to a masked Wayne, saying Batman's got to come back. He's got to come back. This evil's rising, and they have the shot of him coming out of the prison, and then you get a little blurry vision of Bane, and then Batman's backing up, looks like he's getting his ass kicked. Here comes incredible teaser.
That's fire.
And you didn't delve in. I mean, you were hyped about The Dark Knight. You didn't see Inception for whatever reason, but you were hyped about this one.
Yeah,
I knew you had to be excited. Yeah, you had to be excited
for it. I knew it was coming, but I can't. It's the hype. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I can't wait till Batman come. I just wasn't watching trailers. Maybe I seen a trailer or something during a football game. Because by the time Dark Knight came out, I was into football, like watching football more. So yeah.
Oh, I'm sure there were plenty of trailers going on during that time.
And it's probably basketball, to tell you the truth.
True. That's very true. Actually, I think you're dead right. I think the NBA Finals was hyping up The Dark Knight Rises like that. It was promoting it.
Yeah. So depending on the finals that it was during that time, I wonder if I was watching.
So I did lie, not on purpose, in the one of our podcasts where I said after Batman Begins, I saw every Nolan movie the opening night. The only reason I couldn't see this movie opening night was because I was on vacation in Punta Cana. I want to apologize because I feel like this whole podcast could just be us quoting every single Bane line. I think pound for pound, the dialogue with Bane is actually more entertaining and better than Joker from Dark Knight. He's not a better character, but he has line after line where you're just like, I want to rewind. I want to listen to that again.
You see me watching this movie again, and like I don't watch this mad times, but me really watching it to really break it down and talk to and do this podcast, it's like I found out a lot about what I really feel about this whole trilogy because of how I talk about it. Bane is better than Joker by a lot.
Already having that hot take. What do you mean better?
He's a better villain. He's
a different
Joker
villain,
doesn't carry the Dark Knight. Bane carries this movie
100%.
But Joker doesn't carry Dark Knight.
He elevates it.
Yes, boom. Bane carries this movie.
I completely agree with you. I don't think that makes it better, but
and that's why I think it makes him better, or unless everyone else went down.
It makes Bane way more important.
Yes,
yeah, we'll talk about with our overall rating at the end and how that impacts it. Opening plane scene right off the bat. Christopher Nolan actually said this is his most impressive, or he's most proud of this opening scene of all his movies. I think he said this about a couple of years ago. It's not as good as the opening scene in The Dark Knight with the bank heist, but it's pretty goddamn ambitious.
You're bugging. That's why it's number 0 on my our top 15.
It's
Our
ambitious. I'm gonna give him that. It's ambitious. I don't know.
No, I don't. It's better.
Nah, the whole Dr. Pavel with the body and the
Okay,
blood.
okay. Now that's like, and that's when remember I said when I you know my true opinions on this movie. What I say? I said it might be better than Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Then I watched
disagree.
both of them too close, and
Yeah.
okay, here goes my first critique. Out of that whole opening scene, what messes it up is the transfusion. Like
It's
I
just,
can't buy that.
it's like, yeah.
I'm not buy. I
Thank you.
can't buy that.
It's like, you just pump his heart a couple times,
Yes,
and then
I
we're
can't buy that.
switching all the blood out of his body.
But
Right.
besides that,
Besides that, Bane is asking this guy,
Or perhaps he's wondering why someone would shoot a man before throwing him out of a plane.
that's better than Joker line, right there. Like he talked more. He even got a better line after that.
well, I mean that. Okay, yeah, you're comparing because the Joker doesn't say anything until the very end of his scene.
That's what I'm saying. I'm including Joker standing at the stop sign because that's ill too. I mean, when they pick him up,
Bane is absolutely cooking at the beginning.
Thank you.
Cared. I mean, again, we could just show every clip of him.
Was getting caught part of your plan?
Of course.
Yet again, a plan involves getting caught. That's another nitpick for my movie. Started doing that, like after the Dark Knight, like they kept replicating what the idea of a villain was to get caught to keep their plan going. Like, of course.
See, I didn't have no problem with that because you said after Dark Knight. Okay, yeah. But see, when that happens, it's like
Star Trek did it. Star Trek Into Darkness, the sequel. They did it. Like his whole plan. It just started like becoming a trend.
No, but how I felt about it, how I felt about it is that you realize that Bane isn't the main character because if they show him first, that you realize he's not the overarching bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I felt like he was working for someone.
Hans Zimmer, yet again, doesn't do a lot more with his score for this one. There's a lot of retread, but the Bane chant that he came up with, it's fire. It's fire, yep. And you get those drums going, and Bane's cooking throughout this whole scene. When the plane starts diving down, and he's hanging from the chair, looking down at the camera, and then he drops like a row, but he catches himself. How freaking strong he is.
Oh my God.
It's awesome. Again, there's so much to like about this movie, and Bane is about 80%.
And I'm mad you said Bane because you like to you like to highlight actors. Tom Hardy kick ass in this movie.
Oh,
and that you gotta we talking about him right now.
No, we're not yet. Talk about the scene. I try to do the characters' names. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, you do sometimes.
And these are the easiest ones because even you can do it.
No, shut up.
I don't know if this was on purpose, but when the plane did start tilting, did it look like a bat and then its wings were ripped off? Like, was that on purpose? Was it like foreshadowing? I thought it kind of looked like that. It was kind of cool.
Knowing him, yeah.
And even the very last shot of that scene where he's got Pavel around him, and of course the fire line.
Calm down, Doctor. Now is not the time for fear. That comes later.
Clicks the button, and the camera stays with them as the plane shoots down.
Oh my
them.
God!
I mean, and it's real. That ain't no CGI. That's real.
No. Bane smoked this over the beginning, dog.
It's such a great introduction.
I'm glad that, like, you know how sometimes in certain movies, like it be the character be so fire at the beginning, and then he's just mid afterwards.
No,
he kept it going.
It's
man,
it's 10 out of 10 every time he shows up. But unfortunately, we do have to talk about the Batman.
Yeah.
So we learned that he's basically Batman's been gone because of the ending of The Dark Knight, and Wayne has been gone for 8 years from the public eye. Help me out. Is there a coincidence there? Did no one think,
That's a fact.
No Batman, no Wayne?
No Wayne.
Maybe it is a possibility. I don't know. We do get the introduction to Selena Kyle. Not that we know her yet, but we knew Anne Hathaway was playing Catwoman in this. And my God, she is hot.
and that's all she is.
I think she's okay in this. I'm with you.
Nope.
She's okay.
I'm watching the movie over. That's all I gotta keep saying before I love Batman, but
I don't know.
I think if you gave this role with the same, because this is the first time like I wanted to be like you and write down every scene, and I did. So we ain't covering everything, but I just want to make sure I'm with you every time instead of just staring. But bruh, I think if you gave this role to a better actress, like this is the one. Like if you know the game you like to play, if you would have gave this role to a better actress, I'm telling you, because it was written. I'm saying, like, is it written? Like, is it too extra? Does she need to not be in this movie? But then it's like, yeah, she should be. And then it's like, I think it just need a better actress. I think she just don't show up in every role.
I think she does a lot with a little. I don't know. I think she's decent in this. Like the way she can turn on the switch from like scared little like girl to Catwoman. I don't know.
Someone else could have done it.
I don't know.
I'm just saying somebody could have made that to boom.
But you kind of hinted at it. Did Catwoman need to be in this movie?
I think you have to bring, if you don't go ahead and fully bring Robin, and I don't know if he had the permission to bring a Robin. If you don't full on bring Robin, you have to bring
somebody to
Selena
him.
Kyle. You have to bring Selena Kyle if you ain't bringing Dick Grayson. And they probably couldn't bring Dick Grayson because the Titans show was coming out around that time, and that's based around Dick Grayson. So maybe that's the reason why. But if he needs someone in the third movie on his side, like ally.
Right.
Makes sense to me.
Needs some help, especially because he's old.
And you just can't. That's funny. And you just can't just pop her up out of nowhere. You had to show her story. That's why I said I don't mind him writing her in. I just feel like it should have been a better actress, even though she's hot tamales.
She was born to wear that suit.
Dead ass.
I think she's a decent Catwoman. I think the Selena Kyle stuff, maybe. It just.
Yeah. I'm with you.
It seems just a lot at once, right? There's a lot going on, and you're introducing new characters and everything.
It's just Ben Affleck as Batman. He's good as Batman, but not Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, I feel like he didn't get to fully flesh out Selena Kyle, but I do like when she's dancing with Wayne and she gets her little monologue.
That's why I said she did good.
Yeah, about the storm is coming and all you rich people better batten down the hatches. That's pretty good. Like what we learn about Selena Kyle is that she's trying to get like this prototype of clearing her name, right?
Yep.
Like that's all she's trying to do.
No, so she'll do anything for it.
Yep.
So that's why she's working for them.
Yeah. So she doesn't know who she's selling it to and everything. And she kidnaps a senator or somebody, somebody up, and it just leads to a decent chase where the police commissioner, I don't understand why he's on foot doing the thing, but Gordon, he's in it. And basically Bane, they bring him to Bane, Gordon.
Yeah.
And again, Bane's just like crouched down, camera comes up to him and his back, and why are you here? Like, I'm in. Just Bane kicking ass.
He's talking.
He does. He's everything in that. But you're right. That's an important scene because he gets the Gordon speech that he won't say yet about the truth of Harvey Dent. So Bane has this realization. He gets the truth, keeps it quiet. He's like, "Yep, I'm gonna use this a little later."
Yeah, he was reading it while he was asking the questions.
Yep.
And then he dipped. And he said he's dead. He said,
"Show me his body. Follow him." Because Gordon basically like jumped off like a ledge into the water system, and somehow Officer Blake knows exactly where he came out of. Kind of weird. Don't really know how that happened.
No, because he was searching the underworld. Come on, I ain't gonna let you do that to Nolan. He was searching. He remember he said you hothead, so he went down there. He was searching down the well. He said because he thought about it as he went down the drains. He thought about it.
Well, he didn't go down the drain though.
He didn't. He went around.
Why? I know. I'm just saying. I think there's a lot of places for that water to come out, and he picked the right one.
Man, it's like he got lucky. Chill out. Go ahead.
Hey, luck's fine as long as you admit it. Speaking of Officer Blake, he shows up at Wayne Manor and threatening Alfred with, and if I were to get a warrant for Harvey Dent's arrest, and like, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, he's playing this Blake guy. Like you said, he's a hothead, but he's trying to be a good cop. And he's talking to Wayne, and he basically says, like, I know you're Batman. And he gives this story about how when he was a kid.
About the guy, the rich orphan that came and showed and talked to us.
It didn't make any sense to me.
No.
Like, there was no actual proof there. You might have a feeling, and yeah, you end up being right, but like.
No, I'm telling you, no, see, that's what I'm saying when you just like, do anybody put two and two together? I said people in the city put two and two together, but just like be quiet because the rich orphan. But when I say certain things could have been left out this movie, and I do not mind a long movie, and I do not mind extra scenes if it's action,
it's entertaining,
sex, or part of the story. He had no reason to be part of this movie.
Yep. And like, considering how good he was in Inception, this was such a nothing burger.
He did not have to be in this movie, especially if he wasn't Dick Grayson. So
right.
He did not have to be in this movie.
No, if you're just playing, he's just an officer and a detective Blake for 99% of the movie, and he was kind of lame, kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's get to a good scene. The stock market heist, technically. We get the Nolan shot that I always talk about, which is the shot behind Bane as he's walking into the.
As he's walking in with the helmet on.
Yep. See, you're catching on now, right? There's no money here. Well, you can't rob. Really? Then why are you people here?
Right, and like he didn't talk much in the scene. I think that's the only thing he said in the scene. And he just walked around. That was so ill. See,
do you want to give props before we get there? Do you want to give props to Equality? Because he takes his helmet off and smashes that woman's face.
Oh, straight facts. I know I'm glad you said that because I was like, Bane is bro. When you get they don't put that in every movie. He said her just like he hit the
I remember when that first in the theater, I'm like, did they just do that? He probably just broke her face. I mean, Bane did have one. He had one other little line in there when he took the helmet.
Thank you.
Like, he actually's got a sense of humor. Okay, but how about leaving the bank heist? Because putting hostages on the front and back of your bike, that's kind of cool. I've never seen that before. But my issue is that some of them threw the hostages off, and then they like going off the ramps. Shoot them! What are you doing? Shoot them! The cops are like, "Oh, I don't know what's going on." Nitpicks.
Then Batman in his chase scene.
Batman returns for the first time. We get some annoying banter with some cops trying to be funny. Get a little chase scene. Cops think they got him. He gets out. This Detective Foley, who is just so poorly written because he's just like on purpose bad as a cop.
Oh, no, I see. I okay.
Like a rat in a maze or in a trap. Like, come on, man.
He said, "Oh, you gotta think of something much bigger than that."
That's such a joke. But we get the first shot of the bat. It's pretty cool. Actually, I feel like I was hating on it, thinking back at it, but watching it, like, man, the sound design for it, it's cool looking. Most of it works.
Yeah.
So this is kind of we get a little breakup scene between Alfred and Wayne because Alfred tells the truth about Rachel.
Yeah, because
it's a little it's emotionally devastating because he didn't want to ever have to tell him this, but he legitimately is like, I didn't want to tell you this, but I feel like I have to because I feel like you are going to die. Like you see no end in this other than death. I won't bury another member of the Wayne family.
But Bruce is right too. Like telling me that means what? You didn't keep the letter. You burnt it. So it's like you saying that you're a sucker for even saying that. Like
there's no proof.
Yeah, so I would have like kicked you out too. Like dog, like get out my face. Like you don't got no proof that is it because you burnt the letter. Like
no, but his whole thing about like I've been taking care of you ever since I heard your cries in your bedroom. Like it's. But
you tried to hurt me. You tried to purposely hurt me.
No,
by
not
talking
purposely.
About this letter. He went going like since you was there since his cries. You know his triggers. You knew that was gonna stab at him. But it made me cry the first time I seen it.
Now we got to learn about Miranda Tate.
Trash.
Who is she? I don't know. She's got this idea for clean energy that she's invested all this money in with Wayne Enterprises, and she wants to know what's going on with it. And he basically told her like it can be used in the wrong person's hands. It can be used as basically a bomb, but that doesn't mean anything to me because Miranda Tate sucks.
See, and this is like maybe my like out of all the movies of like and my biggest Nolan like critique of all the movies. This movie is not written good.
No,
And a true Batman fan, I know Batman fans just love Batman, but like a true critic is like, even if you bring in like that's her name, and then you change the plot twist, if you change her name to Natalia, it's still annoying because like you didn't set that up in the movie before. Like, like it's so annoying, and like she's so unnecessary to this movie. If that's the plot twist, that plot twist is trash, bro.
Yeah,
and it aggravates me because she's such a bad actress in this movie. I don't know what I seen her in other things. I feel like I've seen her.
She's that's the girl from Inception.
Oh yeah,
it's the same girl who was great in that movie.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like sometimes Nolan just I don't know if him and his brother whiff on women characters, but both of them are just not written well. But you're right. Even the story, this movie has great scenes and great moments. But as a movie flowing through it, compared to what he did in the first two, it lacks heavily on structure.
Compared to what he do, period.
Right. I mean, yeah, he just did Inception, right? But he talked about the pressure of finishing this movie. Like him and his brother knew how they wanted it to completely end. And we've talked about this. The Joker was going to be in this movie.
Man, the Joker is going to be in this movie.
And
with Bane.
I would love to see that script. I would love to see that.
The Joker version with Bane, and probably Joker, the one that's controlling the overall action of Bane. That would have been probably the whole thing.
Yeah, we wouldn't have to bring back the League of Shadows. Like,
nope.
Just been them. I mean, well, Bane you could talk about Bane being the new leader of the League of Shadows, the real one.
Yes, they did not have to have Natalia. They didn't have her, and like they did not have to have her.
Because that twist was cool enough that Bane was the one that crawled out of the prison.
Escaped.
Yeah, it was cool that Bane was the one that crawled out of the prison. It made sense, right?
No, it wasn't Bane that crawled out of prison.
Right, I'm saying, but that's what the initial myth was.
Oh,
they kept shying away from it.
Yes, they kept trying to cover the faces of everybody. Yeah, yeah. If he the one that would have crawled out and became the Rogue One, and he got a rogue after he did the League of Shadows, and he got a rogue group, and he just took over.
That's enough.
That's enough right there.
That's enough.
Bring Scarecrow back in a bigger role.
Yes.
Like Natalia was unnecessary. I'm sorry, dog.
All right, let's get back to awesome Bane. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
Yes, sir.
So this is where the stock market didn't go as planned for your boy Daggett on the board, and this guy, the balls on him to be yelling at Bane.
Right, though.
And
where's Bane? Speak of the devil. Oh my God. Yo, Tom Hardy's on fire.
And when he goes, I'm in charge, and he puts his hand on his shoulder/neck, just ever so slightly, and says,
Leave us.
No, you stay here. I'm in charge.
Do you feel in charge?
Bro, the goosebumps. Like, that's when you know, oh my God, he doesn't have the fear that he installs with that. Do you feel in charge? Just because my hand is resting on your shoulder.
That's right after he told old boy to leave. He was like,
yeah.
He was like, no, you stay.
I'm in charge. Yeah, okay. No, I'm Gotham's reckoning.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Dog.
And I talked about in The Dark Knight, the pool stick scene, how that bothers me because of what could happen if they were to show all that, three guys fighting for one spot. Him snapping his neck, and we don't see it. We hear it from the other room. You hear the neck snap. You know he does it because they show him right before the camera cuts. But he's still screaming after the snap.
You're evil. I'm necessary evil.
No.
So he didn't just kill him. That's just
Well,
my God.
but I think that's realistic, though. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I think sometimes, unless you completely sever something in your body where the vocal cords, you're just gone. But if he just does it enough where he still feels it, and then he like, oh my God, like that scene gets me every time. Like the pain he must have been in. Ooh.
Bane, that dude, man.
First Batman sex scene, albeit implied, but finally.
Unnecessary.
Well, they really try to push that they are going to be together, like constantly. Like Fox says it, Alfred says it, like Miranda Tate. You know, she's beautiful. Like she's a character. Like they just keep pushing this. Like
if they would have did it with
like
for
he's
her,
supposed to fall in love with her. Like but why?
but if they would have did it with her, if they was gonna make him Natalia, maybe they should have did it like in the comics and have her rape him. That's the sex scene you got, or implied. Like drink his like show her poison it. I mean, putting something inside his drink and then show him woozy and then waking up next to her. That would have been better for me as a fan if she's in this movie because she's unnecessary.
Instead, he Irish goodbyes because he's got to meet up with Selena Kyle, Catwoman, because she doesn't know Batman is Wayne yet. They're kind of the way he talks around is like my good friend wants to meet Bane. A lot of unnecessary scenes, but this one isn't unnecessary. Batman versus Bane.
Straight facts.
Just the way Bane holds his vest as he's walking.
As he walking up to him.
He's just badass.
Yo. Yo. The entrance of Bane when that door, when she locked the door, like when the chain's locked.
And he's like, you made a terrible mistake.
Yeah, and then you turn around and then you can see Bane just walking.
Not as big as yours, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
and Batman goes Bane. And Bane goes,
Let's not stand on ceremony here, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, shit. Selena Kyle has that reaction like, oh, my God. I effed up.
Right, though. And she like, yeah, dang, this old man about to get done in. Yo.
Okay, this is where Nolan and his decision-making, for whatever flaws of this movie, his decision to say no thank you to Hans Zimmer of all composers and says, no, I'm filming this fight scene with zero music so you can hear every punch and feel it.
I think that's more good for the movie for Bane. Like that was smart of him for like to show what Bane is.
Because Alfred kind of does when they show the video from the bank heist, or not the bank heist, the stock market, where they're looking at like camera footage, and he's like, look how
measurements.
Look how fast he is. Look at his power. And Bruce is like, I'll just fight harder, like I always have.
You fight like a young man.
Again, we could just
your body betrayed you.
We could just play this whole scene, and we could get copyrighted. It doesn't matter because it is an all-time fight scene. Like Batman is really throwing some licks in there, and there's that one point where like Batman's got like 4 or 5 good punches in, and then Bane does this 360 sucker punch,
like bro,
downward, and the noise he makes, and then he just knocks Batman like 6 feet backwards. Like, oh, whatever you have isn't enough.
Isn't enough, dog. Bro, when he tell you fight like a young man. But your body, oh my God.
He literally
man.
catches his punch and then catches the second punch. And he's just kind of like laughing at him. And then Batman throws, some.
The flashbangs. And
theatricality and deception. Powerful agents to the uninitiated. Bro, he just cooks throughout this whole effing scene.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but blinding.
The way he says blinding. And and grabs him and just starts punching the shit out of his mask. And then he blows up the armory, his precious armory.
That, your precious toys.
Yeah, I mean, because he's like, we'll need it for our plan. And so that whole plan was to get all of Wayne's stuff that he did keep off the books. Like, he was like, no one knows about this. Well, Bane did.
Right. Bane knew it because Natalia, because she's the board now, and now she knows everything.
Mm-hmm. I'm not, like I said, I've talked before, I'm not totally adverse to all the comic book stuff with Batman. I didn't really watch the series, but I do remember just the idea of Bane breaking Batman's back. Like, I knew that was a thing.
That's on a comic book cover.
Right. Yeah, it's right. It's the comic book cover. Like it, and I think I'd probably seen it because of like how many times it's been sold and everything and how much it's worth. So I really like was looking for it. And like, how are they? They're not going to do that. You can't break. Like, this is a realistic take on Batman, right? Like, they're not going to do that. And he picks that MFer up.
I was wondering what would break first. Your spirit? Oh, your buddy!
And then rips the scowl off.
Oh my God.
I know there's a few more Bane scenes that we're probably going to gush over, but we could just turn the movie off right there.
Bane is the illest.
That was awesome.
Better than any Joker scene. So I'm just going to keep saying that throughout this whole thing. I love the Joker. Right here. This is my man. This is my guy right here.
We did a top 5 Joker Bane scenes, and you have to rank them. Ooh, because the interrogation scene with the Joker, that one's...
It's not better than this fight scene. Bane is better than Joker, dog. You just got to admit it.
So Wayne gets put into the pit, the prison, that we think is what Bane came out of. Again, more fire lines, and this one was from the trailer. When Gotham is in ashes, then you have my permission to die.
Bro.
And then pushes on his chest.
Yes.
Just to remind him, your back's up. So this scene was in the first trailer. And again, I talked about the teaser. The trailer is also incredibly done because it's got that the Bane chant behind it the whole time. And Bane climbing and walking up the stadium, on the insides, while Blake is like talking to his superiors, and the sound kind of goes off, and the little kids singing the national anthem. Like, that's great directing. Again, like sometimes you don't need music. As great as Hans is, like, that was perfect. And then you get, that's a lovely, lovely voice. like he's not totally evil, right? He's just
he's totally evil.
Well, but he's got a sense of humor. Got a sense of humor.
No, but you could recognize greatness. Like like such a lovely voice. That sounds nice.
The same way the Joker says, "Here we go," for a perfect trailer line. We get the perfect trailer line for Bane. Let the games begin. All right, so we're big football fans. This was clearly in Heinz Field in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a Taylor Swift concert there, and the whole time I was thinking, man, I hope this doesn't explode.
Just stupid.
Let's see. We got Heinz Ward, Ben Roethlisberger. They brought back Cowher because he wasn't coaching at that point, but he's the coach.
That's funny.
And whoever that offensive lineman was, I don't know, but he was kind of front and center. Heinz Ward returns a kickoff for a touchdown, which I don't think he ever did in real life. But as that's happening, the mayoral suite explodes and the field starts crumbling under him as he's running. It's still cool. I can see how people think it's corny. I think it's still cool.
I kind of like it.
Yeah. And it does look kind of real.
Yeah. I kind of like it.
At the same time, the bridges are destroyed. So no going in, no going out.
No going out.
We get Bane's winter coat. Completely badass. I want one of those. I want one of those. So he basically tells all of Gotham his whole plan, that there's a bomb in Gotham. One citizen has the trigger. Tells him Dr. Pavel's the only one that could take out the nuclear reaction to it, and he snaps his neck.
Yep. And it said once civilian got a detonator, and if anybody leaves before it's time to die,
so
they're gonna blow it in.
So let's talk about Bane. Let's talk about Bane's overarching plan. Like, he wanted to bring the Gotham back to the people. He says
it's not Bane's plan, and that's the thing of this movie. That is it's not his plan. It's her plan. It's her father's plan.
It's
That because I remember in the first movie, that's what he wanted to do.
It's revenge. She says,
remember,
like, she
it's
says,
not all
but then
revenge.
you killed. Okay, but she said you killed my father, so I gotta like.
Yeah, that's revenge on Batman. But remember, in his first, he was gonna kill everyone too.
Yes,
with the same kind of water type of thing. Well, and they did the same thing with her with the water. Nuclear reaction with the water thing. That's why he brought it. That's why I should have knew earlier that he was gonna pull. It's kind of the same thing of the first movie. It's the same plot of the first movie.
I mean,
even worse actors.
We get a little Liam Neeson, but that's just kind of a vision. All right, so Batman's over and his back's broken. Bane's basically taken over. He goes over to the Blackgate prison where he gets up and just goes Bane monologue on us, talking about it, and he pulls out the paper that Gordon had with the truth about Harvey Dent and how all these prisoners back here would be out on parole if it wasn't for the Harvey Dent Act. So because Harvey Dent did all these crimes, let's release them all and come join my army.
That's fire.
People have taken over Gotham, basically. Like that, he wanted. This is your city.
Yep,
you control it.
Kind of the same thing with Joker and the Dark Knight.
A little bit.
Where he wanted the people to decide.
All right, so we need to get rehab for Batman. He's got to heal that back, right? He's got to come back and save Gotham. And what do? We just punch some vertebrae. Get him back in line. Just straight punches. Like
straight punches in the back.
Okay, that's Eastern medicine if I've ever seen it.
Oh, stretching his arms out while he gets punched in the back.
Yeah, he's basically saying and now you stand here until you can walk. It's okay.
Yeah, sure.
But it felt like for the next 20 minutes we were just kind of going back and forth between what Bane was doing in Gotham and how Wayne was slowly progressing, push-ups, pull-ups. He has the vision of Ra's al Ghul. He makes the climb a couple times and doesn't make the jump. And then this old guy basically tells him you can't have any fear. Jump without any restraints. Even though he grabs like some tools and straps him on his back, I think that would hold him down a little bit. It's all supposed to be a soulful jump, right? Like you let go, no fear, like just like Bane did, which wasn't Bane. He makes the jump, and it's kind of cool. We get all the guys chanting "Rise." That we find out what that chant means. It means rise. He makes the jump. You hating on it,
bro? This whole scene is this is when you go to sleep. Like this is what can make you fall asleep. Is the scenes?
Oh, I don't know about
this part. Well, like if you was tired and this part come on, you might fall asleep.
I was tired that night. I kept going. I didn't turn it off till a little later.
You had to fight?
What?
You had to fight through it?
No. Listen, as flawed as this movie is, I'm entertained. I still am entertained. I appreciate the ambition that Nolan was going for. It's just not perfectly done. But I don't think boring was ever a stretch. There's just a lot of scenes that are just garbage, though.
Yeah.
So that's why we're skipping over a lot of them. Scarecrow, he's back. So we're basically showing
Judge Scarecrow. Get it right, dog.
Your Honor. It's just this giant pile of desks and doors and all this stuff, and he's just at the perch of it. And basically, there's no jury, as he says. There's like you've already been played. You're already guilty. You're already guilty. So now it's just exile or death.
That was crazy.
Yeah. So Gordon, then there's a lot of scenes where Gordon's trying to, get a team together, trying to find out how to find the bomb and everything. Again, I'm with you. Pretty boring. He gets caught and he gets put on trial to Scarecrow again. He's like, "Think I'm going to walk out on that ice? You're crazy." And he's like, "Okay, death by exile." Do we want to talk about the flaw of Batman? We don't know where he is, how far away that prison was to Gotham. And he's only got so much time to get back. And when he does get back, he has enough time to set fire from one spot all the way up to the bridge. It's cool. It doesn't make any sense.
No, him not being able to get back and he's broke. He's not the same rich person. So how can he get back so fast?
How did he get back?
And maybe they should have took out some of the arrested, like take out some of these other parts of the movies and
explain
put
it.
that part of the movie in there.
Mhm.
His path to getting back to Gotham instead of
You know what?
anything Catwoman.
You called it. This movie just feels rushed
Mm.
because of all those unnecessary scenes. The stuff that you want to see felt rushed.
Yep.
It's like the movie was already hitting at 240, and that's a long movie, especially at 2012. It's like, all right, we probably have to edit a lot of this down. And it's like a lot of explanation would go a long way.
And if I wasn't doing these breakdowns, like this would happen. I think we got blinded by you get blinded by the villain. You get blinded by Bane.
Don't say we. I've been nitpicking this movie for years.
Yeah, you've been messing with me.
You're the one telling me this is better than Dark Knight. The all-out assault on Bane. We get the cops out, and they decide to just form in one giant rectangle on a main street.
Mm-hmm.
Don't really see how that makes sense. The Bat shows up because they got 3 tanks. They're all they're pointing at all the cops. The Bat shows up. I don't get it. There's only sparks on one of the tanks. He shoots like one of the tanks flies off, and then they like, yeah. What about the other 2 tanks? Start firing. Catwoman on that bike, though. We talked about Anne Hathaway in that suit. When she's stretched out, bro, sheesh.
Decent looking Catwoman.
Again, another nitpick with my Nolan verse with this thing, with this trilogy, is that there's not enough gunfight. Like, all these people have guns. All the cops that have their guns. Every single one of those cops has a pistol. All the Bane's people have automatic weapons. As soon as they like break through the first fold, silence. It's just like hand-to-hand combat. No, man. In real life, bullets are flying everywhere, and it just takes me out of the scene.
Yep. Makes no sense, right?
We get a little bit. We get some good. Bane starts kicking ass. Batman's kicking ass, and we know they're gonna end up coming together. But the way the cinematography shot of Bane turning around, I don't know. I still can't comprehend how they filmed it, because it's like it's blurry on purpose, like the background, and the way the camera moves is not smooth, but it looks awesome. But it should have stopped right there. Because I feel like Nolan fell asleep. His child grabbed the typewriter and typed out the next 2 lines.
So you came back to die with your city?
No. I came back to stop you.
Bane line is okay. Bane line is okay.
It's okay.
Batman responses would make that junk so trash.
Horrible. And it's just like a one shot where they're both in frame, and then they just like go in and start fighting. Bro, the first time they fought, there was no words. Like after, he said, "No need for ceremonies here, Mr. Wayne."
Mm-hmm.
And then they just walk up to each other and start fighting. Like that whole like, "No, I'm here to stop you." How did they watch that and go, "No, that's good"? It's so bad. It's so corny.
Right there. He could have said, "No, I'm here to die for my city," or something. Like,
right. I guess he does have to respond if Bane says something like that.
You have to respond.
Like, man, take
no, you don't. He say that and you just straight on stall him.
Yeah. So why can Batman all of a sudden hold his own against Bane
He went
in a fist fight? Like, he got his ass kicked when he was in decent shape. He breaks his back. He doesn't have full training. Like he's doing push-ups and sit-ups, and then he returns, and now he can take Bane one-on-one?
No, because he did have to train after he broke his back, because he ended up beating him in the comics. But the thing is this to me. The point, like I have to say again, they should have showed more of him coming back to Gotham, or like with a better, like meeting up with somebody, Fox somewhere, or Fox was locked up, meeting up with someone to get a better suit.
Wait, no, he does. Remember, they do capture him. Remember, Wayne, he's like, "You got to get me to Fox." To Selena, he does have that. So he's like, "You got to get me to Fox." So that does happen.
Yes,
does happen.
So maybe that's why.
But help me out. Why doesn't he use any of his gadgets?
On
Bane, right? He is Batman, right? He's known for his gadgets, his bat belt. He's just fighting him. I don't.
It didn't work the first time.
No. He only used deception stuff. He doesn't literally use any gadgets. Like he doesn't use his was it the gripper? Like that, the
grappling hook is for to get away.
Use it on his leg, pull it, like do something. You're Batman. You have all these gadgets. He had the spikes in Dark Knight. That's how he got the Joker. Like I don't know, but it annoys me how all of a sudden he can beat up Bane one-on-one. Like he got his ass kicked the first time, not even close, and now he was holding his own.
Don't got the gadgets the other ones have.
Interesting.
But I'm with you with like it should have shown more. How can he be able to fight Bane?
Yeah, because he gets to the point where he loosens one of the things on Bane's mask. That's what really, first it pisses him off because we do get the shot of Bane punching a concrete pillar.
Oh man.
Epic. Just like Mike Tyson style.
Word. And if he's doing that to the pillar, what was he doing to that dude Bones? Come on, dog.
This is what I mean.
Batman, my guy.
So we talked about it, the twist at the ending that Bane is not leading the squad. Miranda Tate is, as she stabs Bruce in the back, literally. Twist the knife a little bit, found out that she was the one that jumped out of the pit. She's Ra's al Ghul's daughter.
Natalia Ghul. Trash.
Pretty lame. So she's the one that has had the trigger the whole time. So she gets up to leave because what's funny?
And she's on a suicide mission too, basically, because she's gonna blow herself up.
She clicked it. But this whole time while this is happening, Gordon found a way to block the transmission. Again, pretty trash writing.
I'm telling you.
Even her explanation, like she just assumes Gordon did it. How does she know that? She's like, no matter. It'll blow up in 11 minutes anyways. You saved yourself some time. And this is where Bane is about ready to finally finish off Batman. And Catwoman, the last time we saw her, she blew up the hole to get people out of Gotham. And she's like, I'm out. I'm not here to save you. I'm not here to save them. Like, I'm here for myself. She has a change of heart, and she blows Bane about 50 feet into the wall.
Word.
Which, I guess you're right. I guess that is a good way for it to happen. I remember hating on it, but I didn't hate it as much this time.
Yeah. Told you.
That is the only way to freaking kill him.
Exactly.
But like, you saw what it did to those cars that were piled up. I think it should have blown Bane into 50 million pieces. Unless there was like levels to it. Like, no, that's just like 1 out of 10.
Yes. That's what it is, dog. That's funny though.
I will give credit to this movie though. The final chase scene is what I thought was lacking in the Dark Knight scene. Like, this was a straight 10 minutes of action. Like, we got 3 tanks, we got the Bat going, she's on the bike, Tate and Gordon are in the truck. Like, there's some good action going on here.
It's intense.
And you talked about how it's very similar to Batman Begins. The way the train falls off at the end with Ra's al Ghul on it, her truck kind of goes over the edge, kind of in a very similar way. When
they show her dead on the side, so she even acted bad on that.
Here we go, man. Come on, dog. This is universally accepted as one of the worst death scenes in movie history.
Yo, it just looked disgusting. It don't look come on, bro.
I remember that. I knew that scene, but even her leading up to it, talking like she's hunched over.
Yeah,
it's so bad. Like she explains that she flooded the compartment, so there was no way to.
There's no way to get rid of that. Yeah.
So that was their realization. Like, oh crap,
we're done.
And then her final like breath and the way her head just like shakes. Oh, it's so bad.
So trash.
Horrible. Like, again, it felt everything had to be rushed. It just had to be. I think Nolan just wanted to do Interstellar. He's like, nah, I'm done with Batman. Like, I want to move on.
Cash grab.
Like he watched that scene on his monitor and went, yep, good. The saving grace of that scene though is when Batman's like, I'm gonna take it over the water. Catwoman's like, you didn't have to come back. Neither did you. They kiss. That's okay. But him and Gordon, I love that little scene. Where Gordon's like, people should know who you are. And he's like,
hero can be anyone, even a man doing something as simple something reassuring as putting a coat around a young boy's shoulders to let him know the world hadn't ended.
Bruce Wayne.
That was cool. That was cool.
That was perfect.
So Batman's going to sacrifice himself because, as we learned earlier, the autopilot doesn't work on the bat. Like they specifically said that 2 times. So
no, it said it needs someone because he said somebody with a smart mind or something, a better mind
like yours. Yeah. Hints at it.
Mm-hmm.
So he takes it off of the water. Blake sees it on the bridge, and it blows up. Batman's dead, right?
Yeah, but I think the little it was too obvious of the lines with Morgan Freeman at that moment to not know that he wasn't going to die.
Well,
that's the aggravating part of that line.
I think on rewatches, yes, but I think the first time.
No, I think the first time. I'm talking about the first time.
The first time I was like, because I kind of wanted it to be true because I'm like, I think that would be a good ending. Like instead of the fake death, it would be a good ending.
Don't die, bro.
Well, this was the end of the trilogy, so a different version of Batman can do what he wants.
Batman never dies.
So now there's basically like a 4-minute like recap, like conclusion of the movie. We got Blake, he quits the NY or the Gotham PD.
Trash.
We learn his name is Robin.
Trash.
Whoa, twist! Like, come on, man. And like fans had hinted at it since as soon as like he was cast, because at that time Joseph Gordon-Levitt was a huge name. Like he's not just going to be Officer Blake.
Right.
He's at that age that he would be Robin. So it's like, don't even hide it, man. But like you said, maybe they had to.
Yeah, but the name Robin is corny because none of their names was Robin. It's like, I do not like that. His character could have just stayed away.
Your full legal name. No, it's a good name. You should go by that. Robin. Like,
yeah. Right. Corny.
Then we do find out that when they were looking at the bat and Fox is like, what else could I have done? You know? And they're like, well, somebody did fix the autopilot. Who was the last person to work on this? Bruce Wayne. Oh, snap. So then we go to Alfred, who's on his vacation. And this is a throwback from earlier in the movie where when they were fighting, he's like, I take this vacation every year. And I just hope that I see you there happy, you know.
No, he said he used to take that vacation. Remember, he said when you left for all those years.
Yeah.
After the trial.
Yep.
I used to take a trip.
Before he became Batman. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He just wished that he was happy and away from Gotham because there's nothing but pain and heartache there.
Mm-hmm.
And so the final scene, Alfred sits down, looks up. Pretty damn good, like a subtle head nod, and then that's when the drums start again. Like that got my juices flowing a little bit. Like I like the ending. I don't, Blake taking over or Robin taking over. But
that's how the movie truly ended, right?
Right. That's the final scene of he's in the Batcave and the thing starts to rise up. End credits. But Wayne is with Selena. A lot of nitpickers like to say nobody recognizes Bruce Wayne, one of the most recognizable, richest people on the planet. He's just sitting there.
They're not on the planet. They say Miles.
Okay.
So he's not on the planet.
Okay. One thing that I wish Nolan kept was the original Bane voice from the first teaser. I know you don't watch those. I want you to go back and listen.
When Gotham is ashes, you have my permission to die. And Gotham is ashes, then you have my permission to die.
It was a little deeper instead of the high pitched stuff. But so many people complained that they couldn't understand what he was saying. So they legitimately changed the whole movie and just kind of upped the levels of his voice a little bit to make it a little higher pitch. But I like the original sounding it's more scarier.
Hey, you say I love how it.
I know, but I'm telling you, when you hear that trailer, you're like, yo, he is terrifying. But it kind of became like a caricature. Like everyone does the Bane voice, you know. It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan.
Bro, come on, man.
But
Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing.
So when we did The Dark Knight, you talked about how you think there's boring scenes without the Joker. That's how we feel about this movie. Every non-Bane scene, for the most part, can go. Bane, we talked about it. We talked about at the beginning. Bane carries this movie, man. This is Bane.
Yeah, Bane carries this movie. I already said it. Bane carries this movie.
You're looking forward to the next scene with him.
That's a fact. I get it because the old Batman. See, that's my critique of this movie. And the old Batman is cool. I'm with that for the third movie. That's why you gotta bring a young person in, and that, like I said, Anne Hathaway, she ain't cut it for me. Except for Tom Hardy.
Yeah. Right. And okay, let's talk about Tom Hardy, because having a mask on the whole movie, yet the acting he does with his eyes is so goddamn underrated.
Yes, it's his eyes.
It's not just what he's saying, it's how he's saying it.
He's believing it.
It is underrated acting.
No, like, I didn't know this was him. I think you the one that told me that it was Tom Hardy, and how long since when I met you that this movie came out. It's like, yo, dog, I did not know that was him.
I mean, for us Nolan fans who just got introduced to him 2 years earlier in Inception, and they're like, when Nolan, when he finds a guy, he likes to keep a guy, right? Gordon-Levitt was in Inception. Marion Cotillard, who was Miranda, they're all back in this movie. Only Tom Hardy is badass. But I remember thinking, how the hell is it? First of all, how are they going to do Bane? Because the only time I knew Bane was Batman and Robin, that god-awful George Clooney movie, where he's just, it's completely a muscle suit. It's fake. It's so comic booky. It's like, how is he going to be Bane? And then you get the first couple promotional shots of him with the mask on, and his shoulders look like mountains. And it's like, holy shit, he's just been in a gym for 2 years. Because he's not like Arnold Schwarzenegger jacked. He's like just strong, like solid. You know what I mean?
I think he's even though how much I love him, I think he's kind of small for Bane.
He is. Yeah. I think they had to make him look a little bigger than usual.
He's so great he did such a great job, it doesn't matter at all.
You talked about with The Dark Knight about how there were too many characters that kind of deviate from your watching experience, because like you got to remember who they are. You're just learning about them. Yeah, you did. I was trying to remember who you're talking. You talked about how like there's like little characters that like you get introduced to, and you got to remember because they're going to come back like 30 minutes later, an hour later. It's just a lot of like little side characters.
Yeah, but I appreciate it more in Dark Knight than in this movie.
Like this one is just, I'm with you. It's just worse. Like they keep introducing us to these people like Dr. Pavel, Lieutenant Foley, the traders on Wayne's board. Like again, I know they push the story along because they have to connect.
Yeah, the whole Daggett story, like all that could go. Like no, you're not, because then we're gonna get rid of our. Do you feel in charge? No, we need Daggett.
Before we get to the stars, I think this is my overall view of the movie. I prefer the constant storyline in Dark Knight, because from beginning to end in Dark Knight is what, 2 weeks?
Yes.
3 weeks, maybe? It all happens so fast. And the middle portion of that movie happens in one night. It's just constantly moving. This one, it just feels like it's spread out. Like it is
spread out.
Yeah. I mean, purposely because of the bomb thing, but like, it's just there's no tension. There's no constant tension.
But even with it spread out, it could have been done better spread out.
I'm just saying, give me the constant tension, everything happening back to back, where Joker has this whole plan and it's everything. He's got it all mapped out, morning, evening, night, like just has it to a T, and it doesn't stop. This feels like once he got Batman out, like, all right.
They did attempt that. They attempted it towards the end, because it starts with the cop fight to Batman and Bane fight to the chase.
But by then,
that's the non-stop action that they had in there.
Yeah, but by then it's already been months since Batman's been gone. It's just like you lose that momentum from the fight scene, right? From the breaking back scene. You lose all momentum after. You feel it. Like that goes black, and then I think the next scene is Selena walking in the airport, and you just like, take me back, man. I just want to rewind it. I don't want to keep going.
Man, like you said, this movie could stop at the Bane fight.
All right, let's give our star rating. It's funny, man. I feel like we crapped all over this movie, but it has, for me, serious highs. Bane is an iconic, somehow underrated villain, not talked about enough. it's still it's an ambitious movie. I talked about that. Like, you went for it. It doesn't all fit. It's a good conclusion to a trilogy, like where I consider like beginning, middle, end. I still got to give it a great trilogy because it does conclude in a good way. It's just not a very tight knit movie. So I'm gonna give it. I'm in between 3.5 and 4. I initially had 4, but then we talked so much shit about it. I feel like I got to knock it down to 3.5.
See,
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go 3.5.
See, I hate you because I was gonna surprise you. That is literally my thing. I felt like before going in, like 3.5 is too low, but 4 feels like it's too high.
Yeah.
Because of like I watched this movie. It's like I should never watch both of them back to back like this. This is recently, actually, all 3 of them.
Right. 3 in 5 weeks.
And then with Inception in that mix, even Momentum is better than it.
And the Prestige. The Prestige is better.
Prestige.
Yeah, it's
and like Bane is so great.
Yeah. Listen, I can just hit the highlight reel on YouTube of Bane. I don't gotta watch the whole movie.
Well, I got 3.7, dog. That's my junk that I had.
Just making up rules, but okay.
Yeah. Okay.
If
I gotta say 3.5, I gotta say 3.5.
3.5. Yeah, it's funny. I initially wrote down.
No,
4.
I'm not saying 3.5. It's 4. I can't say 3.5, dog.
You can, man. It's not a great movie. It's a very good movie. It's
No.
a good movie. I don't know if it's a very good movie.
It's a good bad movie.
No. Can't say that.
Okay, it's a bad good movie then. What are we talking about, dog? Because
there's a reason it's at the bottom of most people's Nolan lists when you rank it. Like, because not because it's a bad movie, but when you start, like, you're learning, you watched 2 new movies of his recently, and you're like, damn, they're pretty good. They're better than this.
I'm ranking them off like superhero movies. This is not a good like he's, especially with him, he's a way better writer than this, dog.
Yeah.
Like some of this stuff that's in this movie is like, yo, when I first watched this movie, it's like I don't know, like I know Nolan is a director. Now as we doing this, you see like what he has done, and then I done seen certain other movies he done did. It's like what
happened? Yeah, I think that the pressure of concluding the trilogy
without Heath Ledger, I think that would mess everything up. Because this probably would have came before Inception if Heath Ledger still was alive.
That was my final little note, was the what if Heath Ledger was still alive. Like,
instead of Natalia, and you put like Heath Ledger inside those roles and him doing something as the schemer. Oh my God.
What if?